Oh, look at that. Knew something was over there. Hey everyone, it is Zach, and in our last episode, we started out our adventure and did our first Dynamax adventure, where we caught a Suicune. Now, just to let everyone know, that if I didn't catch that Suicune, if I chose another Pokemon from the adventure to take home, she would actually save Suicune for me, and I'd be able to revisit it. So, once revisiting, you can use that to re-roll and re-encounter it for shiny odds. And if it's not shiny, all you have to do is take another Pokemon and you're good to go. You can play the same Dynamax adventure again and get a shiny Pokemon. But we'll talk about that later in another video. But now I'm going to go on to the story and I'm going to follow Peony out. And there he goes, just running away. Okay, we're going down towards... I did not even notice that town the first time around. Bomb of Snow. Bomb of Snow was in the past game. Okay. Is this Freezington? I would assume so. Yep. You know, pretty good vegetation. Hello, hello, what have we here? Another visitor? I'm the mayor of this fair town of Freezington. I must say it's a surprise to have visitors arriving in our out-of-the-way town, one after another. Might you be here to learn about the legend of the King of Bountiful Harvest as well? Sounds interesting. Never mind. It hardly bears asking. After all, there's very little otherwise to attract visitors to our sleepy corner of the region. Which is a bit of a shame, really. People come all this way to investigate what turns out to be merely a fairy tale. But since you've made the journey, I must offer you this Freezington specialty as a memento. Boatneck sweatshirt. Okay. This is a shirt emblazoned with the likeness of the King of the Bountiful Harvest. I'm afraid it hasn't sold quite as well as we'd hoped, so we got a fair number left over. The illustration's based on an extremely ancient account of the king's appearance, hence the unusual sized head. But we thought it might be make the design a touch more hip, as they say. If you'd like, you can see what the king really looked like. I suggest you take a look at the statue by the field in the center of our village. By the by, while you're in the Crown Tundra, feel free to let your Pokemon out of its Pokeball and take it for a stroll. Farewell for now, then. Oi. Over here, Zach. I'm guessing that's his cabin. Flag's a little bit of a hint. Okay, before we jump in, we got our Cinderace out. Okay. So that's pretty cool. Isle of Armor, you had to like unlock it. Another utility umbrella. Item that everyone thought was going to be good, and it turned out to not really. Amnesia. Ooh, items everywhere. Blunder policy. I need another pair of safety goggles. That's what I need. Our village may not be the liveliest place, but it does have a relaxing stay and enjoy the sights. I suppose there's not much to see besides that old statue, but enjoy the one sight anyway. Hey, it's Cosmog. Oh, that's Foofy. I found it shivering outside the village and just had to bring it home. You know, I think it was just about when I found Foofy that another strange Pokemon began to appear in the tundra. I've never seen one like Foofy before. Maybe it'd be best to have a proper trainer take care of it. If only I could find a dependable one. Hi. Do you like walking around together with your favorite Pokemon? Yeah. I mean, I guess that was already turned on, but I guess you can turn it off. It's a lot of Abomasnow just for that small area. Charcoal. I want to heal up before I start catching some more Pokemon. Is that the mayor? Welcome to Freezington. It's been quite the journey to get here. The Crown Tundra is famous for carrots, you know. You may be interested in getting some carrot seeds as a souvenir? Sure. I don't know if I have 8 yet. What do we got here? What's up, Mayor? Okay, I gotta look at the statue first. Seems like there should be something over there. It's a statue of a Pokemon, but somehow it feels like it's missing something. It's a big old noggin, that's what. I mean, at this point, like, everyone should know what they're talking about when they talk about big-headed king. Okay, it looks like I have to go to Peony's place now. What do we got here? Wishing Piece. Ah, here you are. This spooky little place will be our lodgings. There's the rest of the big head. But as of this moment, it's also something far more important, our base camp. I know, not much of a base camp, is it? Still, we've got to give it a proper air of importance, haven't we? Now, enough faffing about, Zach. Let me tell you about the Peony Exploration team is after. Round here, they've got a fair few strange and mysterious legends. For example, the huge-headed Pokemon known as the King of the Bountiful Harvest. Not to mention, the massive red tree where legendary flying Pokemon gather. And furthermore, these great hulking dot-faced giants that sleep in some ruins or something, etc. See what I mean? This place is just bursting with juicy legends. And we're not stopping until we found just how much truth they've got to them. And there you have it. We are the Peony Exploration Team. Is it Peony or Peony? And that is our grand, noble, magnificent goal. Of course, if I had it my way, I'd be doing this with my darling Naya. But who knows? They say even Chansey's meeting can lead to blissful friendships. Punny. So here's to a grand adventure expedition, Chief Zach. Chief? Obviously. Look, What do you think would happen if the two of us went gallivanting off together? My dear Naya would come along for a grand emotional reunion and find this place empty. Just the thought of it, my own darling daughter sitting alone in this room, pippin' for her papa. Gah. Nope, not on my watch. I'd never let that happen. So I'll be the one holding down the fort, Chief. Which means you get the pleasure of being the expedition chief. Ha ha ha. Which brings me to this. Go on, have it. And I got a uniform. Something tells me his daughter was supposed to wear this. Look at that. Fits you like a glove. I brought some spare uniforms so my dear Naya would have a few to change into. Yep, called it. So there's enough to give you one. And if you ever need a change or have a kip, by all means. I think kip means nap. Just head into the bedroom back here. Yeah, kip means nap. I've got some different colored scarves in there, so switch up if you fancy a bit of style. You can have these too. Legendary Clue 1. The clue about the Bountiful King's harvest is written by Peony and an old photo attached to it. There's a fairy tale in Freezington about the legendary Pokemon known as the King of Bountiful Harvest. In the legends, the king is said to wear a massive crown upon its head, but the one statue near the fields in the middle of the village shows no sign of a crown. That looks like it was drawn by a child. Far, far into the giant's bed lies a temple where the giant of stone sleeps. On the temple's door are strange words. Let the Mon change one. The door remains firmly shut. Sunken on the side of snow-side slopes lies a temple where the giant of ice sleeps. On the temple door, the strange words, Wa together living stall of snow. The door remains firmly shut. Near the green meets the snow lies in the giant's bed lies the temple where the giant of steel sleeps. On the temple's door, let out note walk iant eel. The door remains firmly shut. And here's the interesting one. Here's the one with both of the new Reggies. On the distant path of 3 Point Pass lies a temple where the two giants sleep. On the temple's doors are strange words. We, re, door, all be, ended. The door remains firmly shut. Okay. Where the sun reaches the zenith, it shines directly down upon the great tree with leaves that seem to burn. It is there that the legendary wings come to roost. Seems like the king's bond with the loyal steed, or whatever you call it, runs proper deep. So if I had to name the expedition, I'd call it The Sacred Bond of the Sovereign and Steed. There's a great big statue of it banging in the middle of the village, though its head isn't as massive as it notes. That's because its massive head is sitting on your table. Nah, we'll keep the uniform. Okay, another Master Ball. I'm totally cool with that. This is supposed to be the one ultra mega corker of a ball. Use it whenever you think you ought to. I got it ages ago from somebody I used to know. Never could bring myself to use it though. Probably his brother. If you ever get a bit turned around, come back to base camp anytime. You can't miss it. Just look for the Adventuring crew flag stuck out in front. Mazed by yours truly. Anyways, let's begin that grand adventure. So I'm stuck doing all the work. Let's change my armband. Let's go. I think the dragon type color is like a dark blue. No. There we go. Let's seal up. And of course, let's click on the big head that's sitting on the table. Hey, Chief, my pillow caught your eye, eh? Oi, listen here, Chief, I've got some wisdom to impart. You can put your head on it and have a kip, it's a pillow. Unfortunately, I went and left my favorite pillow back at home. So I went to have a look around town for something to rest my head on. And I found this back behind the inn. Okay, so this man won't give up his pillow, which is actually just a rock. Yes, it has something to do. You better make sure you track down that legend. Oh, it's wooden. Okay. Okay, there's some areas that aren't snow. There's one of the temples. Yeah, let's put your big old head back on. Rustle, rustle, shrunk. There we go. Oh, look at that. Knew something was over there. Did we just encounter it here? It seems as if the mysterious Pokemon wants to test your strengths. Do you want to ready a Pokeball? Yes. I'm guessing because its name hasn't shown up, it's probably not catchable right now. Oh yeah, its level has question marks. I hope that wasn't it. Should I have caught it? Crown. I'm not reading that. Oi, oi, what's up? I heard a ruckus coming from over here. What's this now, Chief? You're having a Pokemon battle? No way. Having a Pokemon battle in Pokemon? That's crazy. Huh? What a massive noggin. What's this? Okay. Ah, yes, a sturdy body, just as I expected. I hope he doesn't mind that I make use of it for the time being. Oh, I see you have grasped the situation already. A very astute of you. I am Calyrex. I am known as the King of the Bountiful Harvest. I have borrowed this man's body in order to thank you in person, so to speak. Indeed, there are no words to adequately express my gratitude towards you for restoring my statue. In days long past, I reigned over these lands as king. The humans offered me their loyalty and respect, and as I was able to bring lush vegetation to the land and give them plentiful harvest, year after year. However, it seems that over many, many years, the people of this land have forgotten my existence. They used to make me offerings to me every year, but even that tradition has long since been lost to the ravages of time. You see, it is the faith of the people that grants me strength. Now I have lost all but a fraction of my former power. Even my loyal steeds have abandoned me. However, you were kind enough to restore my statue. That act has returned some strength to me, at least enough to speak to you by borrowing the body of another. Now, kind-hearted human child, I have a favor to ask you. I must know once and for all whether people have truly forgotten about me. I wish you to speak to the villagers and ask if they remember the King of Bountiful Harvest. I have tried asking them myself, so you understand, but they treated me like some sort of fairy tale creature or flew into a mild panic at the sight of me. Have you seen your head, bro? I would panic too. Please, kind-hearted human, I beg you to help me. Okay. So I just gotta talk to everyone? Seeds to plant in a field. Kind of carrot you'll get is determined by which field you plant the seed in. Okay, what do carrots do? King of Bountiful Harvest, I used to believe it was real, you know. I was told that if I made mischief in the field, the king would steal my body away. Okay, y'all think it's a fairy tale. What about you, dude? Well, if it exists, why doesn't he heal the land around so we can grow crops for a change? Why don't you believe in him? Busy doing nothing. Trifling. I guess you could put your Pokemon away. I wonder if there's anyone that actually prefers not to walk with their Pokemon. Okay, we've asked everyone, time to go back. I honestly don't think he's going to be happy with the results. Let's figure it out. Ah, human child, I trust you were able to speak to the villagers. Did they say anything about me? That you were just about a fairy tale. It is as I suspected. Nobody truly believes that I am real. It seems the people of this land have indeed forgotten the bond they once shared with me. Oh, no, of course, I am not grieving. I'm the king of Bountiful Harvest after all. I know better than to count on humans to remember me. This proves beyond a doubt that I simply cannot rely on human faith if I want my powers to return. If only my loyal steed were to return to me, I would regain something that I have lost. Yes, the four-legged Pokemon that used to ride all across the land. The very same Pokemon that my statue in the village shows me riding. Alas, through the ancient times we spent many days together, dashing through the valleys and over the mountains of this land. My power waned, and I was forced to part ways with it. Now, I know not where it may be. Even if we should succeed in locating my loyal steed, I have my doubts as to whether it has remained, well, loyal. I have lost so much power. Perhaps the villagers know something about my currently not so loyal steed. I would be in your debt if you could speak to the head of the village on my behalf. If you are able to find any information at all, I ask that you would let me know. Gah. Huh, Chief? With a massive noggin? Or, wait, no, it's normal. I must have fallen asleep where I stood. Sorry about that, Chief. Still, I feel strange, like my body's not quite my own. I guess I'll head back to base and get some rest. Besides, it's freezing out here. Okay, so like the head of the village, let's talk to the mayor. He went to have a look in the fields of the giant bed. Go through Frostpoint Fields and keep going left. Can I go in his house, though? Alright, so Frostpoint Fields and keep going left. Let's catch an Audino. Why not? Alright, we caught our Audino. And now we're going to get our Decidueye. Nice. Dude, shiny Decidueye is sick. Love it. Nidoran. Nidoran female. Critical capture. There we go. Another critical capture. Nice. That's an Aerodactyl. Holy crap. Come on, bud. I want to catch you. I feel like Aerodactyl might have a high catch rate. Or a low catch rate. But we got a critical. Nice. Is that Nidoran male? I believe it is. Alright, we're going pretty good. There's the mare. Alas, this field is no good either. The soil is barren. No crop could possibly grow here now. Perhaps the lands of the Crown Tundra truly are beyond hope. What's this? Oh, our dear visitor, what brings you here? Looking for you, bro. You want to learn about the loyal steed of the King of Bountiful Harvest? Well, this is hardly the place for storytelling. Come to my home in Freezington. It's better to have a nice chat in the warmth after all. Please visit when you're ready. I'll be waiting. Let's move around a bit and see what we can find. Oh, that little guy went after me. Might as well grab one of these. Oh, take down. Oh, old jerk. There we go. All right, another catch. Okay, you can get nature mints here too. Electrizer for Electrive. I don't need you. Oh, that's cool. You know, where the giants are supposed to be. Did you see the door, Mr. with the mysterious writing on it? I hear no one's ever been able to get it open. If all that's true, I think I call this a particular adventure. The terrible titans lurking locked away. Right then, Chief. I eagerly leave the rest of this research in your hands. Talk to you later. There's an item up here. Let the first Pokemon hold an never-changing stone. You just need a never stone. We'll come back to that later. Ooh, another assault vest. Alright, got another one. Okay, we caught about 12 Pokemon new to the Galar region. I think it's time to head back. It's pretty fun exploring the field. Just having a new area to mess around with and explore is really fun. But we should probably continue with the story. Okay, and we are back. So let's go head over to the mayor and see what's up. Have you seen what happened to the statue of the King of Bountiful Harvest? Its head has become massive. You say that's the way the king's supposed to look? Now that you mention it, it does resemble the design on our town's souvenir shirts. But you speak as if you've seen the king with your own two eyes. That statue's been broken since I was a child. Oh, of course, you wanted to learn about the loyal steed of the King of Bountiful Harvest. That is such a mouthful, by the way. Well, I don't know why you'd be interested in such a thing, but come, then, follow me. An old book I read long ago said that the king's loyal steed was particularly fond of a certain special vegetable, but my memory isn't what it used to be. I can't recall exactly what the steed so desired. But I think it's best that you search on the bookshelf over there if you want to find out more. There's a little card bank over here too. I bet you it's a carrot. The horse Pokemon gave over its power to serve the king and carry it hither and thither. The two even became one for a time, combining their strength to create a force in a single night. This proud steed has been a wild thing once, ravaging the village crops and causing much woe. But the king, in all its greatness, brought this fierce creature to heel and secured its loyalty. And for each among us who claimed the steed's hide was black as the midnight gloom in which ghosts appear, there's another who claims it was white as a block of solid ice. None alive can say which is the truth. Reigns of Unity. Through these reigns did the king send its power in order to tame and control its proud steed. The reigns, in fact, were made by the hands of the people, and thanks for the plenty brought by the king. These reins bound were not only the horse and the king to one another, they bound the people to the king as well. At the dawning of each new year, we must never forget the gift the king with his offering. Let the radiant flower with the mane of the steed be woven together and bind us all in faith. Let the secrets of the sacred art be passed from parent to child, to grandchild, and never forgotten. Hearty Crops. While carrots can be grown in the Crown Tundra, they rather have unusual growth habits. When grown beneath a heap of snow, these hardy roots tend to develop into ice root carrots. And when grown in the tracts close to where many souls laid to rest, shade root carrots will be your crop. Shade root carrots are the favorite treat for many ghost-type Pokemon, while ice-type Pokemon seem to be delighted by eating ice root carrots. According to the old fairy tales, the steed of the bountiful king's harvest rode upon loved both of the varieties, or perhaps one or the other. Records seem to contradict one another, but some stories speaking of a white steed delighting in the ice root carrots, and others mentioning the black steed devouring shade root carrots. No, I think I've found what I need to know. They like carrots. They're horses. That was obvious. If you want to learn about the royal steeds of the king, read the books on the bookshelf. So I have to go through them all. Okay. Okay. So I guess we probably have to find Calyrex now. He'll probably find us first. There he is. In his creepy little spot. Okay, where's Peony? Oh, hey there, Chief. I had a feeling someone called me. Was it you? Huh? This is kind of funny. Human child, were you able to find something about my loyal steed? Yes, I was. You say you found out something about my loyal steed you could not resist? It has been so long since we rode together that I had completely forgotten. With this information, I may be able to lure my loyal steed to me yet. So tell me, what is it that my loyal steed could find so irresistible? Carrots. It's a horse. They like carrots. Yes, I remember now. Even back when we were together, it would leap at any chance to eat some kind of crop. It took everything I had to restrain it. Looking back, the crops must have been carrots. I am in your debt, human child. What we must do now is clear. If we are able to find carrots somewhere, it should be but a trifle to lure my loyal steed back to me. I wonder, do the humans of the village grow any carrots? If we could attain even a single seed, I could grow a carrot from it myself. Yeah, By the stars. You say that you have carrot seeds? Thank goodness I already did that. That strange bag that contains the seed of carrots? Yes, that's what a bag of carrot seeds is. You humans never stop adapting and evolving. I am constantly amazed by your ingenuity. Yet, the fields of the village simply won't do. They're not suited for growing carrots. If we could find rich soil, I could use my powers to grow the crops as we need it now. Where might we find soil suited for growing these crops in the tundra of mine? I see 2 spots that might suit our needs. One is in a field covered in pristine snow. Another spot is a field by the gravestones, where those who moved on were laid to rest. Either of those locations should allow me to use my powers to grow the carrots we need. Please, I ask you to choose a field and plant those seeds. What in the... I seem to be getting in the habit of falling asleep outside. Haha, I guess it goes to show that holding down the fort isn't all that easy. Take care of yourself, Chief. Don't overdo it. You marked the 2 fields that Calyrex told you about it on your town map. Okay. So I guess that's going to be all for this episode. I feel like that's a good place to wrap up episode 2. In the next episode, we will pick which field we want to plant our carrot seeds in. Now, if you know about the other Pokemon, the Steeds, you'll know what I'm talking about. But let me know down in the comments below, if you've played it already, which field did you pick? Try not to spoil anything for anyone else who may have not gotten past this point yet, but let me know down in the comments below which field you picked yet. If you made it this far in the video, I want to say thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe so you can keep up with the next episode of my Let's Play of the Crown Tundra. Anyways, I'm Zach, and I'll see you in the next one.